Okay, guys. So without further ado, let's get into the first task here. 12. All right, and here's it. A short historical news article is to be given to young adults aged 12 to 25 to study. Now, open the document snow.rtf, then insert the images snowball.jpg, snowman.jpg, and trees.jpg at the end of the document. This is just task 12A. Now, let's get into business real quick. Okay, so I go to my desktop. What you're going to be doing, if you're following the textbook particularly, and what you're going to be doing in the exam is this. Firstly, you'll be asked to create a new folder called Chapter 12. So I'm going to be creating a new folder called Chapter 12, right? So on my desktop here, mine, you can save it, you can create this on anywhere, but for the sake of convenience, that's why I'm creating mine on the desktop. So I right click, then I'm creating a new desktop folder, and I call this Chapter 12. All right. Good. The next instruction is that I'm going to be creating two subfolders into chapter 12. So I'll double click on chapter 12 that is empty. Okay. Let me expand it. And then I'll be creating two folders inside there. I'll come here and I say new folder and I call that folder. The first one will be called source files. Okay. And I enter. I create another folder. I call this one work. Okay. And that's that. All right, the next thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be locating the source files folder. All right, I have a source file where I have materials for this chapter 12. Okay, all the materials that I need for this chapter 12 is in a particular folder. Let me go check it out. Okay, I think now I'm going to minimize this. Okay, oh, sorry, Windows D. Okay, so now on my desktop is that particular folder. I open it, chapter 12, and voila, these are all the images I need. I'm going to copy them into my source file folder I've created. All right, so I simply do Control A to select all the files at once, and then Control C. Then I move again to my desktop real quick, and then I go to my chapter 12, which I created. Double click chapter 12, then I go to my source files, then I paste everything inside there real quick. Okay, let me change the view so that we can see everything real quick. Okay, so that's nice. The next instruction is this. From your let me expand this. Okay, from your source file folder, open snow.rtf. Okay, so there is a file here. Now we are on the source files here. Snow, I'll click on this. It's actually a read text format. I'm going to open it real quick. Okay, it's coming real quick. Now, this is the text that I made already. Now, where we have your name, I'm going to remove that. Sorry. I'm going to put my name there, Jerry Poland. Say you're writing an exam, so maybe ask to put your exam details, like maybe your exam number and stuff like that. Make sure you put everything accordingly there so that the examiners will know that this is actually your own project. All right. The next thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be saving this document. All right. Now, see what I'm going to be doing. The name of this document is actually Snow, okay? But I'm going to be saving this document, okay? Save as. So I go to my file here, then I go to my save as, and then I'm going to be saving this particular document in my worked folder, all right? So that's why I'm choosing save as, because I want to change the file location, okay? I want to have another file location and want to call it this, okay? So we go to my source files. Code is my work folder already that have been created. Simply select. Okay, sorry, this is my source files. Ignore that. Source files, okay. Chapter 12. Source files is the folder under folder chapter 12. I select the main folder here. I have my work here. Double click and that's open for me. Now I'm supposed to save this. with the file name, with the file name, chapter, with the file name, I beg your pardon, tax 12A, 12A. Okay, now right now this file is saved as a rich text format originally, but I want to change the format of the text into a document. So I'm going to like click on this drop down and I select Word document. Okay, and when I say save, the work now will be saved. And okay again, the work now will be saved in my worked folder with a file name tax12a right now. So I have changed the file name and also the address, the folder where I'm actually saving this work. All right, so that's nice. Next thing I'm going to be doing is to insert. Let's go back to the instruction. Okay, the instruction says insert the images snowball, the JPEG, snowman, the JPEG, and trees, the JPEG at the end of the document. Let's get back to the document real quick. So here is my document already open for me. Now I'll make sure that I move my cursor down to the end of the document, and that's it. I'm going to be inserting these three images into my document now. So what do? I go to my insert tab and I go to my pictures. Now under pictures, I go from this device because my images are actually in this device. So I say this device, I open it. I go to my desktop, okay, because on my desktop, I'm looking for chapter 12, what I created, the folder I created that has the source file and the works. Open my chapter 12. Okay, chapter 12, then I have my source files. I open my source files. Remember the images we're looking for. We're looking for snowball, snowman, and trees. So because I want to do a multi-selection, I hold down my control key, then I select snowball, then I select snowman, then I select trees. Then I insert. Voila, all three have been inserted real quick into my document. All right, so now we can save your work. Save your work. Now to confirm that this has been done appropriately, I'm going to go back to my folder, my chapter 12, and I look at my work folder. Okay, task 12A is there, right? So that's correct, right? So that's the completion of task 12A. See you in the next video for task 12B.